See if we're live. See if I can find us. Rachel here with Rachelsuniquecrafts. We're going to make a beautiful wreath today. Peonies and a velvet pumpkin. Hey Facebook. Hey Facebook. Get tongue-tied here. How are y'all today? Y'all say hello when you get here. Let me know that y'all can see me, hear me, and all the things. So, are y'all ready to make something beautiful with these? There's my sweet friend, Miss Susan. How are you? Let me get us up where I can see comments. And there's Miss Andrea. Hey, Miss Andrea. All right, let me get this out of my way. We will get started. We're going to make a grapevine wreath. And I think this is an 18-inch grapevine. And look at these. Are not these just beautiful? The fall peonies. And this velvet voluptuous pumpkin. Got some wires here. So, what are those called? Pipe cleaners. All right. I'm going to get started with our bow. And then we're going to work around our bow. How is that? Hey, Miss Dewey, how are you? Good to see you. Y'all say hello when you get on, so I know who's watching. And if you just want to be a silent watcher, that's okay too. We appreciate it. But I do like to say hello if you would like to say hey. So we have got a, it's a rusty orange color. It's not real bright. Wired ribbon. It's velvet. So we got a velvet ribbon and we got velvet pumpkin. And I'm only going to use one ribbon today. So, hello Matthew. How are you? They're beautiful. Thank you, Miss Susan. I'm doing good. Awesome, Miss Dewey. All right, I'm going to cut off that part of the ribbon where they crease it, they fold it. And we're going to put our pipe cleaner down. All right. I'm probably going to do about a let's see. Let's do about a 14-inch tail. A good craft to do. Yes, it is a good craft. Hey, Miss Donna, how are you? It's good to see everybody today. All right, we're going to do about a 6-inch loop here, and that's going to be a fluffy 6-inch. It's not like flat. If you get that twist done in your bow real good, it makes for a better bow. So after this one, we might do something else fall, but I plan on this being the last fall craft. Because we're getting into November here in a few days. And if you're gonna do anything for Christmas, you have to get it done and ready and ordered and all the things before. So think it's just a good time to kind of make the switch over. And let me just warn y'all, next week, I may or may not be live. I've got some places to go and things to do next week, so a lot of things going on next week, so possibility I may not be live next week. Now our bow's getting kind of tall here, so I want to hold it in place, so I'm just using a little clothespin there. That just holds it down, holds it tight. And each row, I'm going to go down just a little bit, about an inch or so. So what is everyone doing? Has everyone gotten everything? Hey, John Ray, how are you? Has everyone gotten decorated for fall? What y'all are going to decorate? I repainted my tall pumpkins that was sitting back here, and I don't even have y'all zoomed down. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to take it so fast down there, but it don't want to zoom right today. So I have not gotten any of my fall stuff out, but I have gotten my pumpkins repainted. The orange was a little faded, and so I went over the orange part and redone the faces. So have that started. I have the pillows, the pillow covers that I need to change out. So John Ray, how is the weather up there where you're at? I seen Maggie Valley got your trees have decorated themselves. That is awesome. Oh my goodness. I love the fall colors in the trees. Do you have any hummingbirds left, John Ray? It's been in the upper 30s. Oh my goodness. Well, see, we got down to the like 41 or 42 the other morning. So for sure a change. Parts of Tennessee got 4 inches of snow. Oh my goodness. I've had 2 hummingbirds left. I'm not getting many coming through. Well, I've had 2 that's been staying here, but I don't know if they're gonna stay all winter or what. I'm just curious. Uh-oh, this is a tall one, y'all. This is a tall one. I'll bring y'all up a little bit now because I'm going to be raising my arms with everything. Get our ribbons back in place. All right, and we'll take the center one and turn it the opposite way. And now we're going to bring our ribbon tails and our loops, kind of get them kind of where they're going to go. I don't do a whole lot of these kind of bows, but I love these kind of bows. They're pretty. But I love the velvet. I wonder if they're all about gone now. I had another company reach out to me about doing their hummingbird feeder, and I was like, I'll do it, but just y'all know they're gone until probably April or May, or no, March or April. So they probably don't want to wait that long on a video. Okay, twist that. Now I'm going to put our bow in here. We're still in the upper 80s. Oh my goodness. It was 84 degrees yesterday. I seen y'all were having a unseasonably warmer, hotter than usual. And see, we was hotter than usual for a while during the summer. Well, all summer practically. And then we dropped down to below normal, and then we're supposed to get above normal a few days this weekend, and then it's supposed to get back close to normal next week, I think. So this weather is just, it's bipolar and it's off of its meds. It needs to get back on some medicine real quick. Alright, so I'm going to put that bow, and I'm going to have our ribbons coming down around like this. Let's see, I want don't panic on me, but we're going to put a wire through this velveteen here. It's weird how it's getting, it was above normal, then it goes below normal, then it's going to go back above normal. It's crazy, crazy, y'all. %, of my birds are missing. I know it's migrating time, but my feeders have never been this empty. Oh! Hey, Miss Shantae, how are you, my friend? How are you doing? I'm gonna miss those little birds. Hey, Miss Candace, how are you? How are you doing? Okay, so we've got our pumpkin wired now. And if y'all don't mind hitting the thumbs up and sprinkling the video, I appreciate that. And I'm going to put this, I'll pull it to the edge so I can push my wire through. And these are pretty stiff wires. So unless I just bend them real, real bad, it should go through pretty easy. I love these. What texture is the ribbon? It's pretty. Miss Shantae, it's velvet. It is velvet. the ribbons velvet and the pumpkin. Pumpkin came from Hobby Lobby. And the velvet ribbon, I think, came from Craft Outlet. That's what I said. I hardly ever use just a one ribbon bow, but I love them. They're pretty. And this velvet ribbon, I had to just use one. I thought it's just too pretty. Too pretty. I love these pumpkins though. It's gotta be this crazy weather. It is. Had some tests today, but I'm okay. How are you? I am blessed and highly favored. That's how I am. So y'all, look at that green and that orange up beside each other. Let's trim these just to kind of get them out of our way a little bit. I need my trash can close by, but it gets in my way too. All right, I'm pushing them up in there. And when I'm done, I'll hot glue them. Okay, so y'all know I usually use some ficus just to have a base up under here, under my ribbon. When I don't use like some extra mesh or something, I'll use some ficus sleeves. Because they're good and stiff. All right, this one's got more where it's got the leaves outside on the lower branch. So that one's gonna go there. It's like I always say, the grapevines are like putting a puzzle together. So see, now we've got this greenery here, and it's just going to help hold our bow up. Those flowers are so beautiful, I can't name them. It's going to go fast. Well, I don't know, Miss Susan. Usually grapevines take me longer. I don't know why, but they usually do. But maybe this one won't. Bends. The peonies are pretty big. So, but a lot of times, you know, because when you're putting a lot of greenery in something, trying to get it just right, it's more of having to stop and think about it and try where you want it. These I'm just cutting at an angle. Most of the time I'll do a dovetail. But these, and look, when you give it a curl, it just gives it like a softness. When that's ready, I may need to put a little bit of piece of wire up there on that so it don't flop down. Thank you, John Ray. Thank you for hanging out with us today. It takes you longer because you're trying not to burn yourself. Right, Shantae? Oh, I see Miss Trisha just commented. She's on another video, I think. She may be on our video from this morning. All right, y'all. This would have been easier to do before I got it on there, but it's gonna come through. One way or another. Y'all, this is a handy dandy tool from the Dollar Tree. Now let's see if we can get it back in the same hole. That's going to be the $1,000,000 question. There we go. We got it through that hole. That's a good thing. All right. Let me give it a good twist. Then we're going to go down in there. While I got this up, I'm going to put some more hot glue for that ficus. Right down like this. Now then, that's not going to move too much. There's Miss Trisha. My phone had a bad delay for the videos. Oh my goodness. That's not good, Miss Trisha. How are you? We haven't been started on this one long. I mashed my bow flat because we just had to put some more wire in our pumpkin. Miss Trisha, did you see what we made this morning? It would say it was live, but the video wasn't. Oh my goodness. Did you see our pink Victorian door hanger? Is Rachel talking? I can't hear you. Can y'all hear me? Is anybody else having hearing problems? John Ray can hear me. John Ray says, I hear that loud mouth. Oh, goodness. All right, we got that up there. Let's put, I can hear you. Susan, refresh your chat. Okay, Miss Candace can hear me, John Ray can hear me, and Miss Trisha can hear me. Yes, you are good on my end. Miss Shantae can hear me. Miss Shantae, are you on your way home from work? And are y'all cold or warm? up there in the north. What about you, Miss Tricia? John Ray's been getting cold weather. Okay, y'all. Let me show y'all. With these, now these are some the more expensive kind from Hobby Lobby. And let me show you. They've got like this plastic wrap on them. So when you unwrap them, you've got a bunch of stems. Instead of it just being a one stem, one bush, it's a bunch of them together. This is my first live I've chatted on in 2 weeks. I've been resting my eyes. Bless your heart, John Ray. I hope your eyes are doing better. I know all about some eye issues, and that can be pretty bad. Keeping you in our prayers for sure. It's cool here in Georgia. Yeah, I was for sure this morning video was actually live when I was watching it. Silly me. It's nice today, but the temperature was definitely dropped. See, we're supposed to be up almost to 90 the next day or two, up in the upper 80s. And then ours is going to drop back down. But we had, I think, the night before last, it was like 41. And then I think last night was supposed to be 50. I'm going to get this off here. I forgot to do it before I come on. And then they've got it taped with this green. So they want them to stay together for sure. That just ain't happening with what we're doing. Now then. So now they will just come off just like that. So then, look how beautiful they are. Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness. It's pretty. It's pretty there, ain't that pretty? Tonight, low is going to be 39. Oh, Miss Shantae. Hey, farm wife, how are you? It is cold where Trisha's at, too. We're going to have a few days of warm weather, and then we're going to get cold again. I'm not complaining about this cool weather, though. Let me tell you, this summer has been brutal. With the heat index up to about 120 on most days, I'm really ready for this cool weather. There we go. Y'all, that bow's gonna get mashed so many times. Okay, so let me get my hair kind of out of my way. I love that little bud. With these, the the stems are so fat, you have to get your big stem cutters out. There's my sweet friend, Miss Monique. Hey, sweet Monique. I've been on a break for 2 weeks from my eyes. John Ray, did you have surgery on your eyes? How are you doing, Monique? No eye strain from reading. Oh, bless your heart. When I read, I fall asleep. I do. I fall to sleep when I read. Now we can only have peonies going up, or we can have some going up and down. And I may come back in here with some cheater tails. Here, we may bring them around just like this. They had that leaf stuck there. I'm going to tie this one down so I can have it to go just where I want it. Hey, Miss Nancy, how are you? About 10 minutes of reading and I can't focus on anything. Bless your heart. That's not good, John Ray. And I know a lot of y'all know Miss Robin. Y'all keep her in the prayers. She's lost some little dogs. And she needs our prayers. Because you get attached to your little baby fur animals. And she does. So we're going to get this one in here some way, somehow. All right. Y'all, I just like to give a little extra support sometimes on these flowers on a grapevine. Especially when they're this big and got a big bloom like that and they're heavy. So let's tie this one down. I only broke it in April 22 and I'm in no hurry. I was blowing leaves and the wind was dumping more behind me. Bless your heart, Miss Nancy. This past weekend, we raked straw all weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and cleaned flower beds and strawed the flower beds. And let me tell you, I was about wore out. I was sore for a couple of days. We literally worked all day, Saturday and Sunday, doing that. Miss Monique, I wish they would hurry up with your surgery. If I had one, oh, Miss Farmwife, I have dry eyes. They put plugs in my eyes to hold my tears in there. Have you had that done? It holds moisture in your eyes. Now the reason why I keep the bow fluffed out so I'll know where to put everything else. I love the leaves on this. Cheer me up. Oh, thank you, Miss Susan. I love you too. I feel so bad for Monique. That is terrible. I know. It's horrible that she can't get surgery. I told her she needed to just come over here, get surgery, and then she could go back home. I feel so bad. I couldn't imagine waiting that long to fix a broke shoulder. I know. I wish I was over there. And I've never had it mentioned. I didn't either until the last time I went to my eye doctor, and I'm seeing several specialists because of all my eye issues, and told my eye doctor, I said, well, you know, the specialist is treat me. I'm having to do eye drops all day and eye salve at night for the dryness. They think that could be some of the pain. Well, he was like, what we're going to do, they can do a 3-month temporary eye plugs to see if that helps. And if that helps, they can go back in and put permanent eye plugs. And what it doesn't take but just like 30 seconds on each eye. They just put a little plug in your tear ducts. And it's a little uncomfortable the first couple of days, but it's not like pain, it's just uncomfortable. But after that, you don't even notice. So I've had the temporary, and I'm supposed to go back in November, because it definitely helped the dryness in my eyes. So they said if it helped, they wanted to put them in there permanently. So it's just called little plugs to hold your tears in there. All right, we got one more peony, and then we're going to fill in with some pretty stuff, some whimsical stuff here. It may even lighten it up with a little bit of cream. Poor Robin, 2 in 2 days. I know Miss Nancy. She was like, why? Bless her heart. And, you know, raising them and having them for so long and being attached to them, it's horrible. Come on now. This is a tight grapevine, which is better than some that I had gotten from Michael's a couple years ago. they were loosey-goosey. I may have to just tie it up like that. That's what we're gonna have to do. I don't think that's long enough. We'll try it. Maybe it will be. Oh, thank you, Farm Wife. Don't tell Monique, but I went to Hobby Lobby, spent $200. Well, say you saved $200 to red, white, and silver. Oh, awesome! That's gonna be beautiful, Miss Nancy. You'll have to share pictures when you get it all decorated. Have y'all gotten decorated for fall yet? I'm just a little bit late to the ball game. But it's on my to-do list. It's on my list of things to get done. I love these right here. And I'll let y'all see how it's looking so far. We're going to arrange our little, we have a green velvet pumpkin, and this is a rusty orange. It's not really orange, but it's kind of rust velvet ribbon here. And y'all can't see all the way up when it's that low. So let's see. Use this. I love these leaves. They're so pretty. Let's see. Poor Robin brings for her. Yes, Miss Farm Wife, they are. Let's see. You do know I can read, right? You could be riding a motorcycle by now, right? She could. Be on a Harley. I am all decorated for fall. Well, Miss Nancy, just come on down and help me. Thank you, John Ray. I didn't do much fall decorating, just a little outside. See, I hadn't got none of mine done. I got my pillow covers in, and I got my pumpkins, the big pumpkins that was back here for so long. I got them repainted because they were kind of faded. So I've got those repainted. And, yeah. I've got the totes open with all the fall decorations, but they're still in there. They haven't jumped out of the box yet and got put in their place. I don't know why. I mean, I opened the tote for them. They could have, you know, just got on out. You know, it's like a a jail cell door. They should have just jumped on out, you know. We got that one. These are shorter, so I'm going to see if I can't put these down here. I like the whimsical airiness of these things. Drew is away. They bought a new fire truck, so drove around taking pictures of all these. So beautiful this year. Oh my goodness. That's amazing, Miss Nancy. I still have my summer decorations up. Miss Monique, I still have spring up. My little flag says, welcome spring. I got my spring wreath down, but listen, my spring pillows are still, pillow covers are still on my pillows on my back porch. When we got all the straw and all in the flower beds over the weekend, I was like, now I can decorate for fall, you know, it'll be so pretty. Yeah, I hadn't had time yet. Maybe. Soon. That's all I can say. Soon. Thank you, farm wife. Wish mine would jump out too. Hey, that would be wonderful, wouldn't it? If I could just get it trained that way. Okay, I'm trying to turn this up. Let me get another pipe cleaner here. I like to just give it a little extra support. My red morning glories are still blooming. Oh my goodness, John Ray. My lantana still has blooms, and my roses did up until a couple of days ago. And my impatiens still do. And my mums are blooming. Okay. So we're getting there. John Ray, my hummingbirds are gone. No one to share my coffee with. Oh, I know, Miss Nancy. It's so sad when they leave. So sad. I have two that was here yesterday. I haven't seen them today. Of course, I've been in here all day, but hey, Virginia, how are you? I love the arrangement. Thank you, Miss Virginia. Y'all, my cousin is over here on Facebook. Miss Virginia is my cousin. I know, me too. I still have a feeder up for stragglers. I changed out my feeder day before yesterday. Yeah. So I still have all, what, 4, 5, 6. I still have about 12 feeders out. But I have, my 2 is still here. The older I get, the less I decorate and have a basement full of decorations. I understand, Miss Farm Wife. Well, I will try to decorate my tree at least. I'm not getting all my Christmas decorations in place because I can't. Oh, I have a feeder out too, but we'll take down. All right, we got to figure out where we're going to put these, y'all. And I may break them apart. We'll see. I think I've got a lot of leaves in here laying on top of each other. The cream is just going to add a little softness to it. Well, John Ray told me some of those, there's a certain breed that can stay. So I haven't never taken down all of my bird feeders, so I don't guess I am. What do y'all think about the cream? Kind of softens it up, doesn't it? I guess we'll be moving on to more Christmas decorations. Being fall's already here, and people are should be about done decorating. Should be, but y'all know, some of us haven't even started, so no shame in that. And y'all, I'll be honest, there has been some years I ran out of time, went straight from summer to Christmas, but I'm still in spring, so there's that. I'm in a few bird groups with people saying they still have hummingbirds but no picture, so I'm not 100% sure if they do. Okay. That's right, Jesus is the reason for the season. Thank you, Miss Andrea. The red truck was at Hobby Lobby. The big one, $250 with 50% off. Thank you, Farm Wife. Thank you, Miss Nancy. Now wait for the pumpkins to go on sale at Hobby Lobby. I'm ready for Christmas. Yes. Can't find anything like that here. Oh, Miss Farm Wife, that's not true. Oh my goodness. we were talking to one of our friends the other day, and he likes to put out, I think he said 180,000 lights for Christmas, and he has to start like in October putting them all out. My husband said, I just don't have the unction to do that. I said, no, I can't even get him to put them on the house, lights on the house, much less 180. But he said it takes him 6 weeks of every afternoon and Saturday and Sunday evenings to get them all put out. Y'all see what we just done there? We did it. All right, there's 2 over there. I need to turn this one this way. And we may put some cheater ribbon in there, some ribbon tails. Y'all know y'all can do that. Put cheater tails in there. They are 40% off. Oh, thank you, Miss Susan. Here in New York, it is in the 50s for now. Rach, honey, you know how much I love that big truck at Hobby Lobby. I know. That big truck. I haven't seen the big truck this season. But of course, when I went in there, I was in a hurry, so I wasn't, y'all only got 1 of these. So here's what we're gonna do. Show you a trick here, because I like this little touch of orange. I like these push-up ones too. And I'm going to put a little dab of hot glue up here so it don't slide down. We have an old S10 truck. I wish you could have. Oh, wouldn't that be amazing? They are calling for a nasty winter this year. That's what I heard. The only trick-or-treaters I get are birds, squirrels, crazy raccoons who identifies as a bird. That's funny, John Ray. Oh my God, I would love that. Central Illinois. Y'all know last year we had unusual we had a cold snap that was like a freeze, and it stayed below freezing for like 5 days. That's not normal for us, and it's not normal for the type of plants that we have down here. And so I'm like about 120 miles or so from the coast, Gulf of Mexico, and we lost a lot of plants. We have dwarf gardenias. Now, I saved all of my gardenias except for one of my regular size gardenias. But all of my dwarf gardenias, I lost all of them except for 2. And it was because they were kind of sheltered in a little nook up close to the house. But you're not used to that kind of cold weather. And we lost a lot of plants due to that. I'm hoping it just doesn't, I hope it just doesn't stay below freezing for so many days. You know, if it freezes and then warms up, you know, the next day, it's okay. But we literally was in the teens. And our plants and stuff are just not used to that kind of weather, that kind of cold. That is where the hub is, someplace that builds fire trucks. Oh! Susan, we have south 15 to 20 in winter, and the rest. Wow, they've gotten. I'll be digging a bunch of elephant ears soon. Have to cover them to keep them from freezing. See, John Ray, I think I lost some of my elephant ears due to the drought. I was trying to water them, but it was so dry. Y'all, we're almost done here. Almost. Now if I can find where I went with that. Y'all, I'm just giving some extra support here for this boat. Turn this around here. That's why my bow is off a little bit. I've got to wire one more part of my pumpkin, y'all. I don't know, we wired this poor pumpkin to death. What is usually the coldest? Oh my goodness, Magee, that is cold. you, Miss Andrea. Hey, Miss Mary, how are you? Late getting on? We'll watch the replay. Thank you so much. Glad to see you. We don't get trick-or-treaters either. We're out in the rural area. And out in the country. Okay. Now you're sitting more like I want you to sit. Oh, we got this pumpkin. It's been a doozy to get on there like I wanted him. And I'm going to pull this flower up a little bit too, where I want it to sit. They're beautiful flowers, they just don't have the wire in them. Like they're wire, but not a wire that wants to stay where you want to put it. Does that make sense? Probably not. Probably not. Fighting with it now. It should know I'm gonna win. Upper 20s. The last year it got. Yes, John Ray, that was probably the cold, the ice storm that we got part of. Came through like a nobody's business. I don't know what happened to this, but that wants to fold backwards, and I don't want it to. There we go. Let's see what y'all think. See, those like to face down. Bend them up a little bit. Persuade. Give them a little persuasion. That's what we'll do. There's my cousin Raymond. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's average temperature 35 to 40. I know, right, Monique? Remember on Friday evenings we would kill poor Rachel into staying home for another hour. We may do some Friday evenings again, Miss Nancy. Maybe in a couple of weeks we may try to do a Friday evening. She was making gingerbread men at 9:30 for us. Thank you, sweet Monique. Thank you, sweet Miss Andrea. All my sweet friends are here. I miss doing my evenings. I like doing my evenings, but with my craft area being moved, it's harder, but we may do some. I'll get us a few evening shows to go to do. We'll do some crafting. We'll leave our wreaths and stuff on the daytime, and we'll do a little crafting. Here's what we done in our membership today. So we did this morning. Y'all see that? So if y'all are in a membership, you can go look and see what we did. We created that. It was a lot of fun. Thank you, Miss Nancy. Thank you, Miss Shantae. Thank everybody for being here. I'll have to go back and watch. Yes, it was an easy one. Where is Tiff? I don't know. I'm going to have to message her when I get off. Because I missed her this morning, too. You missed that, but I saved it to watch later. Good deal, Miss Monique. Thank y'all for hanging out with me and making it fun while I created this. Probably the last fall arrangement we'll do for this season. But I saw those fall peonies and I just had to do an arrangement with them. And the velvet pumpkin and the velvet ribbon. Oh, I just love it. So, thank y'all. I love each and every one of you. You're in my prayers. I hope y'all have a wonderful and a blessed rest of the week. Thank you, Miss Tricia. Easy for over there, sweet. I don't know if I can find the material, but here, look. Oh. Make sure you all say a prayer for Robin for babies. Yes. Y'all please say a prayer for Miss Robin. She's lost 2 fur babies this week. So, she's not doing good. So, and I wouldn't be either. So, I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the moderators, the all the thumbs up. I appreciate it so very much. Y'all are all very much appreciated. I love each and every one of you, and y'all are in my prayers. So y'all have a wonderful and blessed weekend, and be safe. Let's get our fall decorations done. Thank you, John Ray, for hanging out with us. I appreciate you, my friend. All right, I will see y'all later. Bye-bye, y'all.